And so one of the things we funded was the River magazine. I really encourage people to come, take a look at the River magazine. And Simona, why don't you talk a bit about it and what it is?
Oh my, okay, so they sent Awkward Foot and Mouth Girl to do this. I don't know why, just community engagement and all, so bear with me. I'm gonna kind of summarize some of the more important parts of things just out of our statement in our magazine, so I think that's the really important part. Where do I start? I'll start with why the river is called the river. We're living in Neighbourhood, which means a place at the end of the rapids. Peterborough was built on the either side of the Autonomy River, which is the Ashina Bimoan word for that means beats like a heart. Without the river, the town could not exist in any form. Water is essential to life. Its water comes from the lakes from the north of here, and through a confluence of various other channels down through to many other places, providing life along the way. So this is why the River magazine is called The River. So that's the name. So besides that, the River magazine, our kind of mission statement is that we publish the work of individuals who experience poverty and or live on low incomes. These individuals come from diverse backgrounds and lifestyles, but what they all share in common is that they don't generally receive opportunities to express their point of view. And there are, and those that higher income, like in the ways that those with higher incomes do have access to platforms. Their work may reflect their experience of poverty, or it may not. The important thing is that these artists and writers have something to say that should be heard on their own terms. So we have a very low bar as far as we don't editorialize very much. We vet for impressive statements, just the basic important stuff. We give people pretty much a very wide free range to submit whatever it is that they like, and we try to facilitate that with as little editorialization as possible. Pleased to report we've spent your money pretty much.
Good. That's good. It's really good.
We really appreciate that because I've been with the River now for two, coming on 3 issues, and it's getting to feel like we have a more secure situation where we're starting to feel that we may be able to sustain this in an ongoing fashion. That's great, so we must thank you for that. We're looking forward to an announcement that I can't quite make, but there will be a launch, and in the next few weeks we can expect another edition. Out of that, 36 individuals from the community submitted and were accepted to the magazine, so that equates almost, that's pretty much your donation there. It's being handed directly to the people that are generally most impacted by marginalizations of all intersectional fashions and the social determinants of health, and how that may affect their access to having a platform for all of the wonderfully creative and talented and passionate things that they have to say. So that is the River.
Simona, thank you. You mentioned the social determinants of health at the end there.
Can't help it, I'm a production worker.
Yeah, well, and in fact, we remodeled our funding model. Some of you may remember this from 7 years ago, 8 years ago. We completely inverted our funding model and based it on the social determinants of health. And so we're really, really pleased to see, to be partnered in that work of focusing on the social determinants of health. And when you say that the money's gone to artists, well, artists and fishmongers should be paid. People should be paid for their work and its work, so we're happy that the money's paid for work.
Absolutely, and if I may add one more thing, the individuals involved, the feedback has been that it's been quite empowering to have that platform and to be recognized, just in the fact that they can say, I have been published.
Yeah.
And that's something amazing and empowering, and even in the most smallest of ways, but can lead to much bigger things. Thank you.
Thank you, Simona. Simona, everybody.